There's a name in your phone you're going to lose forever. Not to a fight, not to death, to nothing at all. And you won't even notice the day it happens. Because the people we lose for good, we almost never lose in some big, dramatic moment. We lose them in a way so quiet, so ordinary, that by the time we realize they're gone, we can't remember the last time we spoke. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly whose name it is, and you'll finally understand why you've been letting it slip away. Two boys meet at 9 years old. They're inseparable. There's a spare toothbrush at each other's houses. They stand up at each other's weddings. They swear they'll grow old together, and they mean it. So what tears them apart? Nothing. One takes a job in another city. That's the whole story. No betrayal, no falling out, just distance. The calls get shorter, then rarer. One of them thinks, I should call Daniel, but a meeting starts. A kid cries, the day just ends, and the thought quietly dissolves. Because there's always next week. And next week is the most dangerous lie you'll ever tell yourself. Here's what nobody warns you about silence. It's free. A week of not calling costs you nothing. A month up costs you nothing, so you keep choosing nothing, because nothing is easy. Reaching out feels a little uncomfortable, and there's no deadline forcing your hand, but silence compounds. In the dark, where you can't see it, a week becomes a year becomes 10, then 20. 20 years later, neither of them ever decided to walk away. They just stopped choosing each other, one unanswered week at a time. A man named Mitch adored his old professor. On graduation day, he promised they'd stay in touch. And he meant it, the exact way you mean it. Then life happened. 16 years passed. He never called, not because he stopped caring, but because caring, by itself, never picks up the phone. He almost lost the old man completely. He only reached out because he saw him on television. Dying, he made it back with only a few weeks to spare. Weeks. You might not get weeks. So the lesson is obvious, right? Just call them. Reach out before it's too late. The end. Except that's not the reason you won't. You already know you should call. You've known for years. Knowing was never the problem. The real reason is this. Somewhere in your chest, there's an empty chair. A space a specific person used to fill. And you've lived with that emptiness for so long that you've started calling it furniture. There's a message you've typed to them. And deleted. Typed. Deleted. Because after all this time, hey feels too small, and you don't have the perfect words. So you send nothing. And here's the part that should stop you cold. On the other side of that silence, they may be doing the exact same thing. Typing, deleting, assuming you forgot them. Two people aching for each other, both convinced the other one left. No one decides to lose each other. You just stop choosing each other. One unanswered week at a time. That name you thought about when this video started? You felt it. That small tug right before you looked away. That wasn't nothing. That was the chair. And it's still empty. For now. Because they're still reachable. For now. So before you do one more thing, find the name and choose them while there's still someone on the other end to choose.